Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I am the Electrified Latina, and today we're going to be talking about the differences between mechanical brakes and hydraulic disc brakes on an e-bike. Mechanical disc brakes are like the Moped Suburban, and hydraulic like the Juiced Rip Racer. It's a bit of a controversial topic, but before we dive in, let's roll the intro! If you have mechanical disc brakes on your e-bike, I do recommend that you investigate and ultimately get yourself some hydraulic brakes. And there's a very simple reason for that. With mechanical brakes, they need to be adjusted constantly. You're gonna have cable stretch, pads are gonna wear out, and you're gonna have to be fiddling with them so they can work the way they should. That doesn't happen with hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic brakes have two big advantages over mechanical brakes. The first one is that they self-adjust. Every time you brake, they're self-adjusting. So as the pad wears down, they keep adjusting yourself. So you'll be able to maintain really good stopping power all the way till your pads wear completely down. The second thing is when you press on the brake lever on the hydraulic brakes, it's going to require a lot less strength than you do with the mechanical brakes. So here I'm just like with two fingers, boom, right away. And with a mechanical disc brake, it's going to require a big, strong pull from your hand to get the same stopping power as with the hydraulic. Now we're going to be testing the stopping power of each brake. We're gonna be putting a branch in the middle of the road so we can measure how fast they stop, starting with the mechanical disc brakes on the Moped Suburban. Mechanical disc brakes, requires so much more strength to stop. And it's almost frustrating how long it takes to bring you to a full stop, but they still get the job done. Hydraulic disc brakes! Oh my God! So we have the test results of the braking. So for the mechanical disc brakes, we had our branch right over here, and as you can see, the mechanical brakes, it stopped right here. So they're not gonna stop you in a dime. It is gonna take a little while. It's not gonna lock your rear wheel like with the hydraulic one. So it takes some time to stop. And then with our hydraulic brakes, I started stopping at the same distance, but what happens with the hydraulics, they're going to lock the rear tire. And see, I started braking from over here, and can you see the skidding mark? So it starts right here, so my back wheel is completely locked, boom, and then it stopped me really hard here, which is a huge distance before the mechanical disc brakes. Disadvantage to hydraulic brakes is that if you do have a problem, you may be able to fix them yourself if you're handy, but if you're not, you're going to need a mechanic. That it requires the use of special tools because they're gonna have to bleed the system. So there's a liquid in here, and when you bleed it, they need to make sure that there is no air trapped in the lines. Now, going back to the mechanical here, they're going to be easier to adjust by yourself, but they're going to be requiring more fiddling and more adjusting over time. So, and hydraulic disc brakes are very reliable. Guys, I love hydraulic disc brakes. They're my favorite. Once you go hydraulic, you won't be able to go back. That's my case. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. I love making this kind of content for you guys. Always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding!